Alright, Monday, November 29th, about 2:41, about 48 degrees out here, 47. A little cooler than yesterday, light wind. Had a death in the family, so I had to go pay some respects. Gonna try to hunt a little while here. If I kill two, I'm probably doing good before dark. Alright, about 2:57. I've got one right down in here that eats somewhere, okay? Come down that log. Way up in there in them beaches, they two or three been running around. But now they were down here closer. They went up there, they may come back. 3 or 4 squirrels in here, I see. But I don't believe that one right there is run off. He set it down eating a nut in there somewhere if I can find him. Right. He's back up on that log. I shot him, he's hot back on that log right there. You can see him in there, right there. See that blood spot on his head? Yeah, I couldn't see all of his head when I shot him. That tree right there to my right had him, part of his head shaved. But he was going to go on up that log out of my side. I still see some more. You might see these in the camera up there. I don't know if you can or not. Right up in there, there's some squirrels moving around on some trees. But I used to see them every now and then. Okay, that shot right there was 52 yards. And that squirrel, he went on up that log. I don't know if I'm going to get him or not. But you could see in that camera, boy, I hit that head, but I hit him out close to the snout, looks like. Alright, that squirrel, he's went up that old log over there. Went off that old root on it over there. See that root sticking up? And I don't know if I'm going to get him or not. But anyway, there's a beach in the center of this camera up there. 82 yards on the laser. Now that's measuring that tree down closer to the ground because I can't get it up top of that tree. I've seen some squirrels. Seen one. I'm hiding behind this big old poplar. See how big this old tree is? I don't usually like to get behind a big tree if these leaves are dry. Hey, some hickory right here around me. These squirrels was eating, I believe. I'm gonna stand right here. I ain't going much farther. It's dry. If I can get some shots up in there, I'm going for it, boys. I'm gonna have to watch this wind a little bit. I'm gonna try to doctor these shots and see if I can hit them heads. Alright, I've done shot 2 out up there. 83 yards on the laser. You might see that other squirrel up there. He's shaking that tail. Well, if I got this camera on him or not. Hard for me to judge this camera here. Right in there's where he's at. See if I can see it. Okay. There's 3 I shot out that same tree up there. I don't know if I can get this in the camera right or not. Center of the camera. That tree right there, center of the camera. That's 83 yards right there. See it right there? Shot 3 squirrels at it. Now this wind is blowing and I'm shooting with a cigarette in my mouth to judge this wind. The last squirrel there wasn't much wind blowing. And I held just a little right of that head. Got a right to left wind in here. There may be another squirrel up there. I think I heard another one barking. That's 4 I've shot here, but that includes that one on that old log there. I don't know if I'm going to get him or not. That's how I had that Nexus. Now, I've not adjusted for elevation. This old gun is flat to that distance. I had the parallax on that thing set at 80. 10 power with that reticle. Them heads looks awful good for them squirrels, but now them squirrels up there was fidgety, boy. It may be young squirrels. They acted like young squirrels. Now, I can't judge them that far. They wouldn't be still long enough for me to gauge them. I'm just worried about getting a good shot on one of them. A lot of sticks up in there, too. That last shot was, that squirrel, if he moved just a little bit, it helped me. I was going to shoot him when he had a little stick in front of him, in front of that head. There's that first squirrel. He's still alive in there. You see him in there? He got head. He's out on the snout. He's in all this road here. I'm going to see if I can get him. I might not get him. Alright, I finally got that old first squirrel, boys. Let me show you what I did. Now, this old shoe stick here, y'all see that thing right there? That's his camera. He got in the bottom of this old tree. I went down that hole with this shoe stick right here, boy, and jogged the shit out of it. And he got out there and I whooped him. See where I pulled his tail off there trying to pull him out? Now that's risky to do, by the way. He bit the end of his shoe stick hard, boys, when I got up there close to him. Okay. There's one of them squirrels across his fence. There's the other one. There's one over there. I got all three of them. Shot him out of that tree right there. That old beech is right over there. You see that over there. When they come out of that old beech, see, he come back over here. Old beech there with a hole in it. Now this shoe stick's gonna help me here. I believe I can reach all these. Now I've got permission to be on this land right over here too, okay? I'm not trespassing. I just don't go up on this side because it's so grown up. See that over there? It's a mess. Okay, I've got some daylight left here. I may try to kill another one or two if it's possible. All headshot, okay? And this one right here, if you'll notice, see that little mark right there? That's where the bullet went in, that squirrel right there. Little tiny marks out of his, right above his jawbone. I need some two-tone, boys. I'd like a scope. It's a good sniper scope on these squirrels. Alright, boys. I actually forgot my bag here. Left this bag on the ground, went back and got it. Here come a great squirrel down this fence line here. And I've shot him out. Now, I ain't at the head, but I had a little obstruction. It looks like I might have got lucky. He flopped a lot. But that action of him flopping may bring in some more. You know, these squirrels are getting close to being time for them to rut, okay? It's about 10 to 14 days out. About December the 12th here's a good time for them to be a mating. Looks like that shot there, the best I can do with this laser, 49.5 on the distance, okay? Not that long a shot, but tough because of so many obstructions. He wouldn't be still. Squirrel number 5. We see that old head got worked on. I'm not going to go much more up this hill. I'm going to stand right here, boy. You see all them old beaches? There's about a dozen beaches here top of that hill now. It's so dry. I'm going to gamble I see another squirrel or two right here. They ain't no telling how many I've run in holes. I'm going to gamble this squirrel don't see this camera. I want you to look up here now. I want you to zero in on him. He's eating a nut. Maybe I can get the right tree at that old big enough bird. Right there. See him right there? Look there. I'm going to try to get this laser on there right quick. .64.5 yards. He's flopping all the way down here too, we both see him in that camera there. He come way down here after I shot him out of that tree. Oh, he come about 20 yards. That's squirrel number 6. No head got busted. It's getting pretty dark out here. Temperature stabilized, though the wind has switched out of south. It'll be a lot warmer tomorrow. That's why these squirrels probably come out. South wind blowing now. A little bit. It was a little stronger a little earlier. It's really calm now, but typical when it gets close to dark. I want you to look for these squirrels. Come down that hill. Look up there at the blood. Boy, he painted the woods full of blood. He come down the hill a good 25 yards. But it's sort of steep here. He covered the ground up with blood. Alright, boys and girls, the squirrel roundup. 6 gray squirrels, all headshot, shot 6 times. 4 of these squirrels is longer shot, 3 of them especially longer. Okay, and we've got female, male, 2 females, 2 males. We've like 3 females and 3 males. Okay, now boys, I'm not joking you. I've hunted a lot of years in my life. Now I had a pretty good little outing with this setup the other day on a little long shot on a squirrel at Nexus Scope, Element Nexus Scope, first focal plane. I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say it's the best setup I've used with the leaves off hunting squirrels. With this HM2 right here, boys, killing body shots. I don't see 100 yards being a problem whatsoever. Man, get steady enough, I believe you might shoot heads. One of the comments though about this HM2 round that I noticed, you're probably better off aiming at the back of the head. And why do I say that? That first squirrel you seen in this video, I shot his eye out. But he was at an angle. It come out over, closer to his snout. Sort of like shooting a deer with a bow. If you look at a squirrel and you aim at the eye, his head position, angle-wise, could make a difference. So if he's got his head slightly turned away from you, you're not going to get a good one side center of the head and it come out the other side center of the head. If you always aim at the back of the head, you might catch a little more of the body, but you're less apt to run the bullet out by the snout, okay? And not get your squirrel or wound him to getting a hold on you. This one here almost got away from me, but I got him out with that shooting stick. That shooting stick right there, boys, is really paid off right there. It's got squirrels for me and made my hunting a lot faster, okay? Plus I braced myself with it going up and down steep hills and across ravines. This 457, I like it, okay? CZ 457, I need to order some spare parts for it though. Firing pins, extractors just to have. I think it's my go-to gun now for squirrels. Those 455s, I may sell one of them things. I may sell them both. I don't know yet. But this one here seems to work really well. I feel real comfortable with it. But now I've used this first focal plane scope a lot with leaves on. Now this is not the best setup probably with leaves on, this first focal plane scope. But leaves off, I believe this is the cat's meow, boys. But you need a laser. Now, the parallax on this scope is a little less forgiving than that Night Force I have at 2.5 by 10. Of course, this scope's a little longer. So, but if you got a laser, you don't have to be extremely close. 10 power is going to kill most of your squirrels at long distance with this gun right here in the woods, okay? 80, 90 yards. You might have to up her a little bit on 100, 110, 20, 30. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a good time this evening. I didn't hunt that long. I didn't see no deer though. A little strange. Didn't hear none either.